Okay, so just a cross-legged seat on your mat to start. You can get comfortable here, maybe roll those shoulders up and back. The hands can rest on the knees. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Relax those shoulders a little more. Inhale and exhale, really let it go. Sigh it out. Continue to breathe as you ground onto your mat. Coming into this space for your practice. Taking this time out of your day for just you. And hopefully this half-hour session makes you feel more grounded and centered. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bring them down. Again, arms reach up. And exhale, bring them down. Few more times, let's do this. You can bring that gaze up as well when you bring the arms up. Exhaling as those arms come down. One more. Let it go. We're gonna open the legs here for a wide leg. For a wide leg forward fold. Just seated. Sorry about the cat. Kicked the dogs out and the cats apparently came. Okay. All right. So reaching over to the right, down the ankle. Try to keep that gaze lifted up towards the ceiling. And then let's go left. Reaching toward that left ankle. Gaze is up. Switch back to right. And left. One more on each side. Right. And left. And let's come back to center. Let's stretch out that left leg in front of you. You can flex the foot, so pressing out through the heel. Right foot is going to come up and over to the outside of the knee. So crossing that foot over, arms are going to reach up. And let's twist right. So left leg is extended, and we're twisting toward the right. You can have that left arm just grabbing around the knee, or you can have it to the outside of the knee, helping you twist further. Just be mindful here not to twist too far. Couple more breaths here. And you can unwind and let's switch legs. So right leg extended, flexing that foot. Left foot is going to come up and over to the outside of that right knee. Arms reach up. And let's twist over to the left this time. So grabbing onto that left knee, or you can bring right arm to the outside of left knee for a deeper twist. This should feel really good, twisting it out. Great for your digestive system as well as the back. And let's come back to center. Unwind the legs and come to a tabletop this time. In the center of your mat, the front of the mat, wherever. Stacking the shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll do some cat-cow here. So dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, gazes up. Big breath in. And exhale, tuck the tailbone round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale for your cow. And exhale, cat, rounding the spine like a cat, and always the option to press the hips to heels. Inhale to scoop along the mat, up into your cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more round. And the next time you come to your cow, you can just drop to a neutral spine. We're going to extend that right leg behind us, so flexing through the foot, pressing that heel out. We'll take an inward rotation here, so just gently turning the toes toward the left leg. So with that right foot extended, we're going to extend left arm, so the opposite arm for our sunbird. The bicep should be beside the ear, gazing down at your mat. Nice long line between the toes and the fingertips. On the inhale, we're going to bring the knee to elbow, so crunching it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. One more. Reaching it out. Let's drop the hand, drop the leg, and we'll switch sides here. So left leg extended, flexing through the foot, press that heel out, rotate the toes. Right arm is extended. Bicep to ear. Nice long line, nice straight spine. Let's crunch it in and extend. Crunch it in and out. One more. That core is nice and tight here. Really stretching out through the fingertips. And we can lower. We're going to take a flow here. So let's tuck the toes and lift the hips. Downward facing dog. You can pedal it out, pressing out one heel at a time, stretching through those hamstrings. You can make sure those fingertips are spread wide as you press those hips back. You should have a nice flat back here. It's more important to have the flat back than the straight legs. So you can keep a bend in the knees if you need to. We can ripple forward to a plank. Keep it lifted or drop down to the knees and untuck the toes, your choice. We're going to plug the elbows in as we lower down with control. Chin to mat. Inhale, take your baby cobra or your king cobra, pressing into the hands. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And let's walk it all the way to the front of your mat into a forward fold. So fingertips reaching down, relaxing through the head and the neck. You can nod the head yes, shake the head no. Maybe roll out those wrists. On the next inhale, we're going to take a halfway lift. So pressing the palms into the shins. Nice flat back, gaze is down. Exhale, fold. Let it go. A slight bend through the knees as we come all the way up to standing. Palms touch overhead, optional back bend. Exhale down through heart center. Big breath in. And sigh it out. Let it go. Reaching the arms up, big breath in. Exhale, palms come through heart. Let it go as you come all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold. Let's lift that left leg high and back. Our right leg is forward. And reaching the arms up for a high crescent lunge. That right knee is stacked over right ankle. Dropping the shoulder blades down the back. You can try to bring that gaze up. Challenge the balance. Keeping that core nice and tight. Open the arms out to the right. Little twist. Center. And left. Back to center. Reaching arms down to frame right foot. Press into the palms as right leg comes high and back into a downward facing dog. Let's ripple forward to a high plank. Keep it lifted or drop to the knees, untuck the toes. Plug in those elbows as you lower. Inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. You can pedal it out. Let's swing that left leg back, three-legged dog, and pull it forward. Let's take a lunge on the other side. Arms can reach up high. Knees stacked over ankle. Allow those shoulders to drop down the back, bringing the gaze up. Creating length between the legs. So if you don't feel enough in this pose, just widen your stance. You'll find the challenge you might need tonight. Let's open left. Opening those arms, nice twist. Center. And right. And center. Lower the palms to frame that foot. Stepping left foot back, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank. Lower down with control. Inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Reaching up that right leg, three-legged dog. We're gonna bend the knee and open the hips. Straighten out. Pulling right leg forward between the hands. We'll take a high crescent lunge once again. Taking a breath here. Bringing those arms down. And inhale back up. Exhale, arms reach down, just brushing that leg. Inhale up. One more. And lower the hands, frame the foot. Pressing right leg back to meet left. Let's take a flow. Downward facing dog. Plank. Lower through chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Exhaling down to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Let's swing up that left foot, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips, open it up. Equal pressure through both hands. So just watching that weight distribution. Let's straighten it out, straighten the leg, swing it forward to take a high crescent lunge once again. Knee over ankle. Exhale, arms lower, brushing that knee. Inhale up. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. One more. My gaze comes up as well. Lower the hands to frame that foot. Left foot comes back to meet right, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back, down dog. You can pedal it out for a second here. And let's ripple forward for a high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Pressing through those hands, flat back, hips are back. And let's ripple forward, high plank, last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Chin to mat. Inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Walk the feet forward toward the hands. Forward fold. Fingertips reaching down toward the mat. Let's take a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up slowly, rolling one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck are last to rise. When you make it to the top, roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. Exhale. Big breath in and sigh it out. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Let it go. We're going to put the weight into our left foot here. So you can fan out the toes. Make sure you're pressing through the big toe, the little toe, the heel. We're going to turn that right foot out. So I'll just turn towards you. Coming into our tree pose. So turning right knee out, opening the hip. You can use that left leg as a kickstand, or you can begin to bring right foot up to left calf, or you can bring it all the way to the inner thigh. That's your choice. Hands come to heart center. So those thumbs press right into the sternum. Option to grow your branches here. So reaching the arms up and out. You can always bring them behind the back. Little stretch through the shoulders. Find your tree pose, whatever feels good for your body tonight. If you fall out of your tree, just come back into it. Keep that core engaged as you begin to peel that right leg off of left, opening it up. So just keeping a bent knee here. Begin to grab the outside of the knee with right arm. Left arm can come up, touching that thumb and index finger. Taking a mudra. We're going to flex that right foot as well. You wobble here, just keep that core nice and tight. It'll help you find your balance. Option here to bring that gaze up toward the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in, lower the leg. You can shake it out here. We'll take our tree on our other side. So this time the weight is in the right foot, left knee turns out. Bringing that left foot to a kickstand, to the calf or to the inner thigh. Hands come to heart. Big breath in. Exhale. Still grounding to our mat, finding our focus. Grow your branches wherever they want to grow. You might need to find a focal point to help with your balance. So a spot on the wall, a spot on the floor, your water bottle, whatever you need. Engage the core as you lift that left leg off of right, opening the foot, flexing that foot. Left hand coming to the outside of left knee, right arm extending slightly in the air. We're working toward opening that hip. You might feel the outside of right hip, right thigh working. And challenge that balance with the gaze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes in and lower it down. You can shake it out. If you moved, come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach out high. Palms touch overhead, optional back bend. Exhale, coming down through heart center to a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right leg comes back. Left leg comes back. Down dog. Pedal it out one more time. Taking our final flow to the mat. Ripple forward for a high plank. Engage the core, plug in the elbows as you lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Gaze is still toward the mat. Just lifting the chest, light in the hands. Exhale, lower. Let's press it back to a child's pose. Bringing the knees wide to the outside edges of the mat. Big toes touch, hips to heels. Walking those hands forward. And let's lower the forehead. Taking a deep breath in. And let it go. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Begin to come up to the hands and knees, shifting the hips forward. Come to sit on the center of your mat. And take your time to lie down onto your back. So coming back to your final Shavasana. Taking as long as you need to get there. Nice and comfortable. Walking those shoulder blades underneath the body. Maybe widening the legs a little bit. Allowing that low back to settle onto the mat. Taking a breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And in. And out. Resting your body after that 30 minutes of movement. Congratulate yourself on coming to the mat tonight. Most of the time, that can be the hardest part of practice. I hope your body feels rested after this practice. And you're feeling ready to take on the rest of your week. And I hope to see you next week. Namaste.